What up, y'all? These are the 5 best purchases to make in your 20s. I gotta tell you, in your 20s, man, this is one of the most crucial times of your life. And based on how you spend your money and your time is going to determine how your 30s are, your 40s, your 50s, and beyond. Now get it, listen, you are still young, and you do have the opportunities to make mistakes and maybe not the best decisions in your 20s. You still got time. If you do make particular decisions, and also if you do spend your money on the things which I'm gonna talk about, it can put you light years ahead of most people growing forward. The first thing, you need to invest in your health. Here's what you have to understand. Health is wealth. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care what you acquire. I don't care what you end up just becoming in life. You can become the president of the United States, but if your health is not in order, it means nothing. If you talk to some of the most successful, wealthy people in the world, especially people that are just much older, seasoned, they'll tell you, man, without good health, all the money and resources in the world mean nothing. Man, you should invest in a good gym membership, right? Go to the gym. Find some type of consistency. Maybe go, every other day, every couple weeks. Find something that you can commit to. At the end, I'm not gonna sit here and say you have to go to the gym every day, all day, and you gotta be a gym head, but you do wanna create some type of fitness regimen so that way you can just be healthy. I know a lot of times people just want to go to the gym and work out because they want six-pack abs and things of that nature. But of course, looking good is important, but I think the most important thing with just kind of working out, participating in physical fitness is really more so the internal aspect. And also you feel good, right? You feel so good when you actually have some type of fitness and health regimen. You feel good. Also, it's about building discipline as well. When you're finding consistency with working out and actually like eating right and taking your health seriously, you're building discipline. And guess what happens when you build discipline? It pours into all the other areas of your life. So guess what, guys? Without health, you have nothing. The second best purchase you'll ever make in your 20s, and that's in travel. Man, as I'm speaking to you, I've been to about 59 countries and I am not stopping. I'm on the road to 100. And traveling in my 20s has been super impactful, right? And I'm not sitting here saying that you gotta do luxury travel and stay in 5-star hotels or 7-star hotels in Dubai and things like that. I love luxury travel. Don't get it twisted. I love experiencing nice things. But I think the most important part is really the experiences and immersing yourself in different cultures, right? Because what happens is sometimes we take things for granted, right? Especially if you live in a place that's not a third world country, we tend to take a lot of things for granted because maybe you have a lot of resources that's easily accessible. And I feel like if you were to experience certain cultures that have a lack of resources, but yet they still find reasons to be happy and joyful and grateful every single day, still to get up and work and make things happen, you'll take what you have at your fingertips a lot more serious and be a lot more grateful, right? And also too, you get the opportunity to experience other people's foods, other people's thought processes, other people's just lifestyles, and it just makes you a lot more well-rounded. A lot of times the average person, they don't even leave the United States, right? They don't leave the comfort of their own city, state, or country sometimes. And the thing is, it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you should leave your particular country at some point because you just need to experience other aspects of the world. And it's just something about meeting people in different cultures that come from different life experiences and just a total different environment. It expands your horizon. And when your mindset is just expanded, your perspective is expanded, you gain a better just connection with people overall, right? Because if you're only around a certain type of person, it's like you're very limited in your thinking and your connectivity, right? So man, travel's absolutely changed my life. It's made me more humble. It's made me appreciate things more. It's made me have a deeper love for people. It's opened my mind with trying different foods and learning other people's just styles of just doing things, other languages. And I don't know if I would even be the person that I am here today if I didn't travel. You will never like go broke investing in experiences, man. Like that's going to forever just impact you and help you move forward in a way where you'll just be a lot more efficient and just well-grounded. The third best purchase that you can make absolutely positively could be in your personal development. What do I mean by that? When I say personal development, it's investing in your growth. Right? How do you do that? It could be things like seminars and conferences and masterminds and books. I would say even getting therapy, because a lot of us, we grow up with trauma, right? And I know some of us, we may not like to think so, but we all have some type of trauma in our life. If you haven't really been able to deal with your trauma or effectively get through certain things that affected you at a young age, that may affect your marriages or your relationships or your friendships or even business partners or just in business and people. Because guess what? The most important thing is people, right? And the thing is, if you're not good in terms of connecting with people because maybe emotionally you're not where you should be because of some trauma that you had as a child, people have different experiences that may affect how you deal with, men and women in your life. So I say investing into your personal development is key, man. Sometimes people think getting a therapist means that you're crazy. No, like getting a therapist is very healthy. It actually makes you a lot better human being when you have somebody that you can just talk about your feelings and your thoughts, and they can help you fine-tune some things and also get through traumas, and it'll help you become more successful in all areas of your life. And of course, going to the events and getting mentors and things like that. Like if you want to become wealthy and financially free, if you're like me, I didn't grow up in a household of people that were financially free or wealthy. So like with me wanting to build businesses and to break generational curses and create generational wealth for my family, I literally had to reprogram myself. And if I didn't spend money and time going to seminars and conferences and buying books and getting mentors, I would have to battle with my limited thoughts. It's just what it is, right? You become what you're thinking about. So my mentor taught me, he was like, when you empty your wallet into your mind will fill up your wallet. You need to invest in yourself, 1,000%. So personal development for sure. This is the fourth best thing. And not to say that there's a particular order, but this is just the fourth thing we're talking about on this video. And that is life insurance. Life insurance is probably one of the most underrated ways of creating wealth for your family. If you do your research, one of the richest families of our time is the Rockefellers. And the Rockefellers have literally been able to sustain and grow their wealth generation after generation after generation and after generation. And one of the methods that they were able to utilize in order to do that was life insurance. If you want to learn more about this, read a book called What Would the Rockefellers Do, right? Guys, this family, what they did was extremely intelligent, okay? And the thing is with life insurance, there's a lot of benefits from the tax benefits. And if you understand something that wealth people do, wealthy people understand not just how to make money, but they understand the tax game, right? To a T. Also, right, it's liquid. And the cool thing is with this, if you ever need to get capital or if you want to, take out, cash to be able to invest in something, this is money that's being built up, that's liquid, that you can utilize for things that you want. Also, asset protection, right? Like, again, another thing that wealthy people do, they find ways to get assets, right, that's protected from the masses, okay? This is protected from creditors and all that stuff. So asset protection, also cash flow, right? Like you're building up cash value with your life insurance, right? This is what pretty much a lot of wealthy people do. They build cash value with their life insurance. And then lastly, infinite banking. So you can literally be your own bank with life insurance, right? Because you can borrow against it, and even as you're borrowing against it, it's still accruing, it's still growing, and you can get this money and you can buy things, you can buy more assets, right? You can literally invest in yourself, right? Again, this is what the Rockefellers do, right? They literally build up all this cash value with their life insurance, and they're able to literally borrow against it. So like they don't have to borrow money from other things. They can literally borrow money within their family, within the life insurance, and they can leverage that. It's crazy. And then you can even lend money from your life insurance to other people, and they can pay you interest. That's one of the biggest things that wealthy people do, is they make money off of interest from lending money. I would encourage you really finding a good, company that can really set up life insurance away, because it's not just about getting life insurance, but it's about how it's set up, and you really want to set it up with someone that knows how to do infinite banking for sure. Here is the fifth thing, okay, that you need to spend your money on, right? Especially if you're in your 20s, and that is cash flowing investments. So you need to find a way to create cash flow, especially if it's passive. My mentor told me many years ago, he said, Kemoy, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. And when he shared that with me, that was a game changer. But it's so important to create cash flowing investments, because the thing is, you can take the cash flow from that and you can pour it into other things. You can diversify, okay? And one of my favorite ways of creating cash flow is actually within the short-term rental business. And one of the popular platforms that we utilize within the short-term rental business is Airbnb. And guess what? You can literally get into this business with owning property, but also without owning property. And the way how we do that is essentially we rent/lease a property from a landlord or a prop manager, and we'll furnish a place, and then we'll list on a platform like Airbnb and other sites, and we're able to create cash flow literally without owning property. This is something that I specialize in, and I have literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of students all around the world that's actually doing this and making money from the comfort of their own homes or on the beach. Now listen, if you're one of those people and you want to learn how to create an Airbnb business, I actually do have a course where I teach step by step how you can do this business without owning any property and create amazing passive income. It's actually down in the description. But listen guys, these are 5 things that you absolutely should spend your money on in your 20s, and it will literally make a huge difference, and it will set you apart from most of your peers. How do I know this? Because I've done it, and also some of my closest friends that are like some of my most successful friends, these are the things that they've done, and also these are the things that people within their network has done, been able to create an amazing amount of success as well. This is really important, and this is the type of stuff that I wish I would have learned in my teenage years, right? Seriously. But listen guys, if I were you, I would share this with a friend. Hit the like button. Also, let me know in the comments if you're doing any of these things or what you feel like you should take action on. But all in all, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because I want to be able to continue to connect with you. Let's build relationships together and also impact the world. I'm going to be dropping more value that's going to change your life. So guys, I look forward to seeing you on some beach around the world, or maybe at the bank, because I know you're going to be progressing because of this information. Stay tuned for the next one.